they make those Belgian Mals look like fucking ninjas. It's so good. It's so fun to watch. I mean, they kind of are. Like, one of my favorite videos is like watching, comparing a German Shepherd going after this guy who's like barricaded behind chairs. It's training video, but bad guy barricaded behind like stacks of chairs. You know, like the kind of chairs that you would take in a dining hall or something. They send the German Shepherd in, and he like runs between all the chairs and beats the shit out of the guy, like fucking 120-pound German Shepherd or something. And they send the Belgian Mal in, and it just leaps over all of the chairs, runs over some of them like Legolas off of like stones.
Don't even reference that.
It was the best scene in that movie.
That was sickening.
A guided missile of a dog. Kitty's dog, like Dak, has bitten me before, and it was just a warning bite, but it was awful. He grabbed my
Still
cat.
has him?
Oh yeah. It's
I remember when you got him.
Soon.
I went to this place in Paducah, Kentucky, where they train these motherfuckers, and I was there to film some shit. And they've been having the dog beat the shit out of me all day in the suit. And I was so impressed by the dog. I was like, "Do you have any of these things for sale?" And he's like, "Well, my fully trained dog, like Samson here, is $12,500." And I'm like, "All right, well, not that then. You got like a retarded one or something?" And he's like, "Well, Dak out here was actually named after Dakota Meyer, and he's 15. What was it? 2,500, I think, maybe 3,000, something like that. He's got about a year's worth of training, and he knows like 8 German commands.
And all his training is how to attack you.
Yeah, he hates you though, specifically.
We haven't got to defense yet with him.
Can I jump at my favorite part of the Dak like story arc? You know where I'm headed with this?
Yeah.
Kitty wanted to neuter the dog, and Kyle was the only thing standing between his testicles and that doctor for a while.
You might breed the dog with somebody else's dog and get a puppy.
Well,
until eventually Kyle's like, "You lost an ally, bitch." Then,
my mouth still has his.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, the fucking. I think that like I've seen it in girl dogs because my dad always had girl dogs, but they always get fat and lazy when they get fixed, and I was worried that would happen to him. But like after he bit me, I was like, fat and lazy would be a good thing for this motherfucker. Like,
yeah, not muscular and aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
He's got too much tea.
But that was a long time ago, though, too. $12,000 for a KNPV or Schutzen, or depending on like where and who and what lineage and everything. They start at about 20 or 25 and go up to 150.
Yeah, that's been
$150,000.
Yeah,
7 or 8 years ago or something.
The fuck is that? That's got to be a way to launder money. Nobody's
Yeah,
buying
yeah,
a dog for 150.
So here's the thing.
That's like buying art.
Here's an interesting thing that I didn't even think about.
Is that an NFT of a dog?
If you want to get NFTs, I will unlock that fucking can here in a second. But
well, you got 3 minutes. Go after it.
if only we had time.
Darn it!
As far as the dogs, the U.S. has been like one of the largest purchasers of Belgian Mals for such a long period of time. And COVID, because we've been taking them from the cream of the crop overseas, be it the Netherlands or Germany, wherever, they can't breed them because we're buying all of them. So they've suffered in the amount that they've been able to actually breed and kind of keep their kennels full. And now that COVID's hit and everything, there's actually a really big shortage in the ability of getting these really like, kind of stud genetics of these Belgian Mals and everything, because we've kind of fucked the system for so long from buying all of them and everything. I didn't even think about that till one of the trainers was talking to me the other day. He's like, "Dude, I've been trying to get one for like a year and a half now, but none of the kennels have it." So
that makes sense. I would never think of that though.
I think Dak is getting good and old, slowed down. So
awesome.
About a year or two, I'll be ready. I'm gonna get myself I'm not gonna beat that dog to death or anything, but I kind of wish I could. He's been a piece of shit over the years, but he always looked after Kitty, I guess. But he's always hated me.
I like the way you're thinking, though, right? Yeah, like 10 years ago, that dog could kick your ass, but the tide is turning. Now Kyle has all the tea.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his CBD supplement so his hips go bad again.
Once they flip that switch on the aggression training and everything, like there is a threshold. Like you got to make sure they haven't passed that point. And like mine is, he's a sweetheart. Like I can kennel him for any period of time and he's fine. But if he wants to go out and play and stuff like that, like you hear of these stories of people like that just nightmare dogs because they saw that the iconic working dog now and everything, and they just get them from people who are just breeding them not for their characteristics or traits, and they're just like, here you go. And they're just fucking nightmare dogs tearing everything up.
I kind of want a dog, but it won't be a working dog. I'll get a lazy dog. I want somebody to chill, just to chill on the fucking couch.
Get the kind of dogs I have. Chill as shit. I love little dogs.
I worry about little dogs because I don't want them to get I want them to be hardy enough that like I could drop something on them. Like nothing crazy. Like if I throw the laundry basket,
when would that come up?
All right, if you're doing the laundry, you got a big laundry basket full of towels and stuff folded up, and you take it off the dryer and go plop it on the floor casually. I feel like if I drop it on Fozzie, he's fucked up. He's not gonna die.
Yeah. If you drop that on Teddy, my littler dog, who's 12 pounds, Fozzie's the big guy at 16, 17 pounds. But
so I'm thinking a 25.
Both of them would get fucked up by that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe little dog, little fella.
You need a Great Dane. You can drop your laundry on my Great Dane. He'll just pop his head up with fucking underwear hanging off his ears.
There's a huge amount of middle ground. Get a little dog. Little dogs are so nice. When I'm sitting there watching TV late at night, Teddy runs over, jumps up on my lap. All he wants to do is snuggle for hours and hours. That's all he wants to do. It's just be attentive and be a cute little thing to pet. And that's nice.